也要感谢这些贵宾们，还有各位球迷朋友之外呢，我们也要感谢新竹市政府大力支持洋基工程篮球队。新竹市政府呢，长期支持新竹市的各项体育活动，致力打造一个科技、乐活、充满有活力的宜居城市。我们再次掌声，谢谢新竹市政府对于我们的这个篮球的支持，同时也要感谢洋基工程的合作伙伴们肩并肩一起支持台湾篮球运动。相信有这些合作伙伴的赞助伙伴们的支持，我们洋基工程会越来越有力量。好，介绍完 York 还有乐乐，今天动物方程式的主题周开场一样有大家最期待、最美、最顶，准备好了吗？最强烈的尖叫声，最有活力的尖叫声，来欢迎 Yankey Girls 带来的开场表演。掌声加尖叫！谢谢我们的 Yankey Girls 带来的精彩开场表演，再次热烈的掌声，谢谢洋基女孩。紧接着呢，让我们欢迎台北富邦勇士的球员入场。背号3号林俊佑，背号6号吴永胜，背号8号周桂宇，背号11号洪凯杰，背号14号蔡文成。背号17号辛特利，背号23号强纳森，背号88号曾祥军。好，紧接着是台北富邦勇士的先发阵容：背号1号莫巴耶，背号4号陈佑伟，背号7号阿库斯，背号10号古德温，背号12号林志杰。球队总经理叶宗颖，领队许敬哲，总教练吴永仁，助理教练林伟浩，助理教练梁兆轩。好，接着下来是需要各位球迷朋友最大的尖叫声、欢呼声。紧接着下来，把我们的目光看向两侧大荧幕，准备好了吗？方舟起航。
The ARK was born to sail through chaos, to turn fear into strength, turn storms into glory. When we pull up the anchor, we will set sail once more. We never yield. rise, with every step and every shout, we fight to reclaim our glory.
Why they be down the board?
马克拿球，再到转右位前，三分外线一打四球。
They told me to fail, this is personal. They sleeping on me, this is perjury. You making nobody is hurting. You tell them that the better be for the surgery. Killing it.
第一个情况发进来。Back to better. Thank you very much.
It's our court. This is our groove.
Yankey ARK, are you ready? Let's welcome Yankey ARK。首先要欢迎的是背号0号 Number 0小前锋叶维杰，背号2号 Number 2后卫张杰伟，接下来背号4号 Number 4控球后卫蒋家乐，背号7号 Number 7大前锋阿拉萨，背号9号 Number 9控球后卫庄朝顺。背号13号 Number 13得分后卫高伟伦，背号21号 Number 21大前锋吕冠廷，背号27号 Number 27小前锋张镇压。背号49号 Number 49中锋库萨斯，背号66号 Number 66中锋戴维斯，接下来先发阵容 ，Now the starting five。背号5号 Number 5控球后卫李汉生，背号28号 Number 28得分后卫陈玉瑞，背号77号 Number 77小前锋张国伟。再来是背号35号 Number 35前锋科瓦隆，接着是背号22号 Number 22中锋德古拉， 教练李义华。好，接下来包含总经理钱慧成、助理教练蔡耀勋、助理教练纳吉斯、防护员徐浩、防护员陈冠伦、体能训练师包俊兴、球队管理梁威胜、球队翻译孙百灵。好，接下来请双方球员在这个场中致意，接下来进行热身时间，谢谢。
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, seniors and youth. We return to Hsinchu Municipal Gymnasium where the Yankey ARK continue to make roster changes in hope of capturing their first franchise victory to get this 3 games and 4 nights homestand started. The Taipei Fubon Braves make their first trip to the home of the said Yankey ARK. We're counting down the year of the snake as the year of the horse approaches the standings after the ESG Ghost Hawk just swept their last home stand against all of the Plus League foes, handing the Pilots their first loss of the season, dropping the Braves to 4 wins and 8 losses, and the ARK, who just played on Tuesday, have a relatively quick turnaround and a big workload before we welcome in the year of the horse. On the Mandarin broadcast, it is former Plus League player Xiaoli Ling Liren and Formosa Television's Jason Huang Tongtao. I'm Ryan Chen. Thank you for tuning into this broadcast of Plus League Basketball. 球迷朋友们，你找到官方的英文转播，要听中文的讲评就按中文的转播链接。谢谢你的收看，记得我们 Plus League 的转播都要帮我们按赞。The theme for this ARK homestand is 动物方程式 in collaboration with the Hsinchu City Zoo neighboring the stadium. The ARK will be wearing their white jerseys, their white kit, while the Braves will be wearing blue in tonight's matchup. The Braves have 99 regular season victories in the Plus League, one more to be the first ever team to reach 100 wins. But the ARK are still looking for their first victory in the Plus League, starting the season 0-8 with only 2 home games played. This is only their 3rd. So no matter who takes the victory, it would be a historical mark in 2 different directions. The Braves on the season are looking for their first victory on the road, as they are 0-5 to start this Plus League season, and also 0-2 in the East Asia Super League, but more on that as the broadcast progresses. On the left box, it is Guangge Yihua, the head coach of the ARK, former head coach of the DEA and a number of other clubs. And on the right, in the frame, with the frames on, is Aaron Wuyongren. The ARK just lost on Tuesday, 67-86. It was the season low scoring for the ARK by 22 points. They committed a season high 23 turnovers. The good news is it's the fewest points the ARKs have given up in any game. And on the Braves side, with that last loss in Tainan. They have an 0-5 record on the road. And as we mentioned, this is the first time they're playing at the home of the ARK. Previously, they played twice in Taipei Hopi Gymnasium, home of the Braves. They are 2 wins, no losses. They won the first game 133 to 106, and the second game 126 to 105. Those are the Braves' all-time #1 and #3 highest scoring games in team history. The first game, the Braves made 21 three-pointers for a team historic high. And in the next matchup, Archie Goodwin scored a plus league record 51 points. He's the man with the blue headband, seated in between Baye and Deng Kuth. One good thing for the ARK is former Braves import Troy Gillenwater was very productive in 2 games against the ARK. 25.5 points on, listen to these, 2, 3, and free throw splits. 64, 46, and 49. The ARK in the last game against the Ghost Hawks, only 67 points, giving up 86. They're only taking 64 shots to the Ghost Hawks 83. Very much down because of their turnovers, and the Ghost Hawks knows for the basketball on the offensive rebound side. You really can't afford to take fewer shots if you're the team that is searching for more efficiency. One other good note for the ARK, Josh, number 8, Zhou Guiyu, the Chinese Taipei member of the national squad, is out of today's game with illness, despite being on the active roster that was announced. Well, we have yet to mention Samuel Degara, just announced yesterday to join the Yankee ARK on his plus league career. A brief stint with the Braves, in fact, in the 21-22 season. 15 points, 10.5 rebounds. Degara most recently played for the Macau Black Bears, in fact, this very season. And last year, the 2 seasons combined 11 games, 29 minutes, 14 points, 10 rebounds, and half of a block. Mei Mingsen, Yu Rong, and Chen Zhaoying will be the 3 officials for tonight's affair. As we turn to the starting 5 of the Braves, it will be number 7, Akuth Muhammad Baye, the Braves international student graduate, Archie Goodwin, Beast Li Zijie, and Sun Yowei. On the ARK side, Degara, Kovalov from Ukraine, number 77, Weber Zamboy, number 28, Chen Yurei, former member of Taiwan Trust and the Pilots, and one of their new additions in mid-season free agency, number 5, Eason Li Hansen, getting his first start in 3 games with the ARK. The mascot for Hsinchu City's Municipal Zoo throwing up the tip. And then retreating past Aaron in a funny pathing. Mentioned Degara started his Taiwan stint with the Braves, and then had a couple of seasons with the Ghost Hawks, as Akuth winning the jump, and Archie Goodwin with control. Gambling on the steal and out of bounds. Chen Yurei was trying to ambush the pass. Well, the ARK are playing new guards because Lauren Jackson, thank you from the squad. 173-centimeter guard from Chicago, Illinois, no longer with the team, as the team now showing off a 2-3 zone. Goodwin is hit, as that is our first foul, and a shot clock reset for the Braves. Haven't really strategized what to do against the zone, perhaps. There you see the body bump, and then the right hand jab. And a different look, kind of a matchup zone, as Beast takes the deep 3 and it ricochets to Kovalov. Martin Kovalov was previously the ARK's newest addition. They are an expansion team this season in the Plus League as Degara gets a first touch. Double going baseline and reverse lay-in, utilizing the way more lenient modern basketball footwork. D3 in and out as Mbaye gets the easy putback. The ARK on the season are the last place rebounding team, only 45.8 rebounds per game, which is still a high mark for a 40-minute basketball game as compared to the likes of the National Basketball Association. Weber driving right, floating it up and in. Zamboya, a previous member of the Taipei Fubon Braves, hits a beast on his drive. You see an early layup before Archie Goodwin could get in position. Now, a 1-3-1 look as a big brick. Baye easily blocked. Now to the free throw area hits. If the Braves would have pulled off the finals victory against the Collins Pilots in last year's finals, Mbaye stood a good chance of being the finals MVP just as a rookie. Degara now facing the basket. A couple dribbles against the Couth as the Braves all set up. Kovalov shot is short. Off to the middle, Baye's fouled. And just like that, ARK has 3 team fouls to the Braves 0. He's flaring to the corner, hits the 3. Taiwanese basketball legend, counting down the days to his final regular season game, and final game results in retirement ceremonies. We'll see about the playoff situation. Reaches for the foul. You see the Couth provided the screen in the corner. He usually shoots his threes from the top or from one of the wings. Looped up, Goodwin got a hand on it as Degara fouling a Couth, who's down for the count. The only ARK import still on the team, Kupsas, will check in. The first game coming off the bench for him. So 8 straight starts for Kupsas is broken. Averaging 16.5 points, 10.5 rebounds. Anyway, runner, too strong as White ends up with a rebound. Kovalov quickly going baseline and drawing the second personal foul out of Beast. It's a quick move. Beast not ready to slide his feet. He's going to stay in there. Kovalov made his ARK debut down in Tainan, where he went 2 for 4 at the line. Cashes that second free throw. Very, so anyway, breaking free, back to a Couth from 8 feet, easy. Braves off to a 9-5 lead here on the scorebook. Or it's Kupsas. Goes to the screen and then trying to put up that right hook. It falls. The import that the ARK have put unregistered is George King. And a big shot 3 by Beast. Early 6 points for him. On the season, a 36% three-point shooter. Ever guarded by Goodwin. As Eason, now Chen Ray was stopped. Weber got a hand on it, but out of bounds. So smooth. Nope, he did not call the bank. That's all right. They count just the same. 12-7 for the Braves. Little spin, pick and roll. Beast 1 foot in the paint, but stuck. Here comes Chen Ray. Being cylinder. Lin Zijie now at the line. He's only played in 8 of the Braves' 12 games this season. On screen, Tai Winter, one of the members of the old Fulu So, with Zhen Wending, the landlord. Quick fire three from the corner as Kupsas. Couple of head fakes, no. Kovalov can't get it down. Archie Goodwin getting a shot. He's the leading scorer for the Braves at 26.2 points per game. In fact, the leading scorer of the Plus League as the pass off of the ARK and out of bounds. Not too many stoppages in the game as the clock has come into TV timeout territory. The Braves with an early 7-point lead here on the road. Welcome back to the broadcast. On the slate for tomorrow, the TSG Ghost Hawks. In the middle of the group, the trio, Raul Corner, the head coach, taking in the game. Maybe familiar with Kovalov's game. Corner, a long time and a championship winning coach in Europe. The ARK bring in one of their new signees, and Jamarcus Ikiti forcing the pass out of Beast as Tanyaway bucket from the corner. Braves open up to a double-digit lead. Jamarcus wants to be called Jay West. Getting his first touch of the basketball as Goodwin forces him back. Eason puts it up and unlucky, but Kupsas picking up his teammate now. Shot fake to a pull-up, no. Kovalov going to the left hand, and that's good. ARK got to work hard for these points. Goodwin on the handoff. Mo in the corner, got the bump, and swishes the jumper. Mo in his sophomore season as foul first. 16 points on 54 from 2, 31 from 3, and 76% three-point land. You look at pretty smart of Kupsas to get out of the way, avoid some injury with his teammate. Baseline out of bounds. Marcus with a step back, got it. A clean swish. Technically in his third year in the Plus League, as he was drafted by the Kaohsiung Steelers, then signed as a sophomore, as a big block from Kupsas. Marcus with exactly 250 career points in the Plus League now. Oh, the referees might check that. Maybe they got it right, it was a two-pointer. Anyways, good help defense. ARK on the season give up 118 points per game. Need a little bit more defense just like that. Good gamble as Jay West, one man to beat, and puts in the left-handed finger roll. Braves lead is cut to 6 points. Michael Singletary along with Zishan check in on the opposite side. Allen Galway trying to keep up with Goodwin, whose jumper easy. Goodwin has got all the tools in that scorer's work box he brings to the game. Right side, can't answer as Degara back in. Dangerous play. DeMarcus able to get a pass off. Loading for the left hand, too strong as Tanyaway will start it the other way for the Braves. Good with the fair openness. Small Earl lineup. Braves goes down high-low. Degara with an easy tap in. Tough play for Mo, but Goodwin ends up with an open look and nothing but net. Braves back up by 9. Kind of figure at some point the ARK would have to play a Kupsas and Degara lineup. An open three counter. Can't make a second one. Sunshine Dream tapping it out. And here come the Braves. Singletary flank to his right, Tanyaway. Bladed pass. Sunshine Dream with the lay-in. Taking advantage of the team speed, but the other side, Degara is fouled. For both teams for these Degara free throws. of things that is concerning about DeGar's game, at least in his time with the Black Bears in the East Asia Super League, as many possessions or attempts to score as he's had, he also committed 34% of the team's turnovers. But perhaps the high-low of him and Kupsas make things easier. This season, the Black Bears played with only DeGar for a lot of their games and certainly a lot of their minutes. They're under import, trying to recover from injury. In the neon yellow sneakers is Warren Yeoichie. Military. Encouragement, perhaps, for himself as Galway Lund committing the foul and bonus free throws coming up. Here we see Galway Lund. Perhaps very handsy on the previous sequence. Michael Singletary returning after an unfortunate leg injury 2 seasons ago. Actually made his return to the Braves the same weekend that Lindsay was ready to go. At the top of the Brave zone is number 3 Spencer. Bad pass as Galway Lund has 2 guys to beat and speeds ahead with the lefty lay-in. And defense now for the ARK. JJ with some daylight. Bad miss. Warren able to get the and one. Father and mother had called pretty much every single one of his games. As you get another look, the hands do make contact. With the free throw, a 1 possession lead for the Braves. Back to a zone look as the Spencer left open. A big doink, and ARK end up with the basketball. Deep position for DeGara. Too deep of a pass. Jack rifling out to Spencer, getting a chance from the corner, and it ricochets. Spencer has not played a lot in the last few weeks, so kind of understand not all that in rhythm. Little misdirection. As Warren pulls the trigger from the left corner and bottoms it. Recently for the ARK, Warren has been coming off the bench. Trying to let the rookie settle in more. AJ thought about it, over to Jack. Singletary, not a clean catch. Still time left. Spencer goes to the right-handed floater, short. Singletary from deep three-point range. It is off as Dang. To Spencer, they continue. Only 5 seconds left in the quarter though. KJ bringing it up with this Kupsas coming to block his shot. So 28-28, the ARK erased a double-digit deficit here in the first quarter. They're going for their first win of the Plus League season, and the Braves going for their first road win this season. You're watching Plus League basketball. We'll be back after this.
时公布前20名，来年的彩星在弹幕上，现在就加入我们的挑战吧，跟着 Yankey ARK 一起航向梦想。好，现在 AB 要来选择这个中场活动游戏，接到这个游戏的球，这颗小球可以参加我们中场游戏，有谁想要？有谁想要？来跟大家闹一下，来！一人一颗，一边一颗，非常的公平。那等一下接到球的好朋友们、纯朋友，等一下在5军等一下在中场的时候一起来参加我们的活动哦。
这场比赛是需要大家投入在我们的现场发扬起来加油了，待会跟着 Amy 一起来大声的呐喊每一颗的进球。第二节比赛即将要来开始喽 ，Let's go Yankey！
You're watching the Plus League's regular season game number 24. We're at the halfway mark tonight of the 48-game regular season as York, the mascot, patrols the upper levels. ARK going on an 8-0 run to end the first quarter as Kupsas floats it up from 10 feet. After the Braves showed off a 2-3 zone, while the ARK counter with a zone of their own. Bae collects the rebound. He had 3 offensive boards in the first quarter. Walks up to a 3 and drains it. Kupsas was hit at the high post. The Braves bench with a big reaction. The players on the court looking indifferent. Get another look at Goodwin hit Kupsas' wrist. Marcus trying to go off the backboard and buries it. And a good spark for the ARK here in his debut. With a 1-point lead, a chance to get a 2-possession lead with a 3. Tagara not in a good position, out to Ture, wide open, and connects. There's the 2-possession lead. Well, recently in my broadcast, I've counted a lot of broadcasters' jinx. That time's the broadcaster's blessing. Number 6, Jeff Wu, freshman in the game, as Goodwin gets the friendly bounce. Close with it as a long rebound, kept in bounds. ARK with it. Deflected a handoff to Tagara. Runs a boot shake. Marcus quick fire from the corner, and that's good. Kind of a scramble play. As the Braves calling timeout, once again facing a 4-point deficit. So ARK developing some momentum. We'll step aside with for returning to action here in the first half.
城市的 Cam， 等一下会有更完整的 Cam 一起来帮助洋基工程的选手们一起加油。战况焦灼后，需要大家一起努力，一起帮助我们的选手，给我们选手能量。洋基加油，洋基加油！需要大家一起呐喊出来，震撼整个新竹市立。
Members of the Ye family been to take in their son's game here at Hsinchu Municipal Gymnasium, not to be confused with Hsinchu County Stadium, where Jamarcus previously played for the Lioneers 2 basketball seasons ago. So catch up where Jay West was last season. Jeff to Akuth in the corner and trying to shovel it to Baye. Feeling some contact by the ARK as he was cutting to the basket. Akuth to Baye. Back to Akuth. The ARK's zone maintains okay shape until Chen finds a gap. Oh, he's been with the Braves since the 2024 calendar year. There's Warren with a beautiful right-handed scoop. Turkey down court, out of bounds, they say off of Goodwin. Trying to run a counter fast break. The ARK have, on occasion, especially with the Kara cherry-picked. You see as strong of it inside defender as Akuth is. Too late to the party there. Now Degar on the high post. Screen as Jamarcus. No, Degar taps it back in, looking fresh. Akuth thought about it. Now Tanyaway drives to Goodwin with an open look. Line drive, squirts out. The Braves, as mentioned, without Josh Zokwe. As they whistle the Braves' second team foul of the quarter. Josh averages 9.5 points and 5.5 assists, a team high for the Braves against the ARK. Now, that being said, in 2 very dramatic or very large margin of victories for the Braves, easy to imagine a lot of guys get good stats. As Beast about to check in the game, but the ARK electing to call a timeout. So, word on the Braves in their 91-97 loss to the Ghost Hawks after this.
No, here. Archie here, Beast here.
So as I was saying, the Braves in their 6-point loss to the Ghost Hawks on Sunday, there was that scuffle between Baisa and Goodwin a minute and 28 seconds into the game. Then the Braves established their biggest lead in the game with 2:55 left in the first quarter, 29-12. And then back to 15 points at 8:54 in quarter 2. Well, the Ghost Hawks then mounted a 27-11 run. That last 8:04 in the first half. 9 turnovers by the Braves. Wijat, 8 points. Carberry and Shiz alone 7 apiece on also 9 of 13 free throw shots to the Braves, 4 of 7 to the Braves. With a infamous 22 free throw attempts in the first quarter. Now, to be fair, from the film, the Ghost Hawks were sure playing very physical, very aggressive defense. So 22 is a big number, but you gotta think a lot of it's warranted. Degara handoff now going to post up as Jay West, a clean swish. Though the ARK timeout for the sideline at the bounce works out as east to counter, too deep. Getting rotated around as Taylor walks into an open one and downs it. So you can follow along with the statistics of the game, PLEAGUEofficial.com for this game. Finish the comm with /game/685 as Warren with the lucky bank shot. Had some contact there. They just count all the same. Well, the ARK have had big leads before as the Booth tries from the free throw area and the scramble for the rebound. The ARK will have an advantage. Bad pass though, as now the Braves have a 5-on-3. Booth pivoting and will get the and one despite the stumble. Opportunity for the ARK as Kovalov will come in for Degara. Here see Mo try to screen Taiyue, swiped hard and caught the elbow of a coup. That's why you finish with 2 hands. Give the ball stability, the direction it's going, ideally to the basket. The play of the Braves, Roger looking steely behind the Braves bench as Akut cashes the free throw. Well, to finish up the story on the Braves, in the second half, only shot 2 of 14 from three-point land. The Ghost Hawks outscored them by just 5 points in the second half as Marcus tied up on the floor with a fellow Taiwan University international student, Baye. Faced off a little bit in college. Marcus going to a 1 untechnical and Mbaye to Zhenzi University. You see, thankfully everyone ended up unharmed on the play with all the stumbling and tumbling around. Loaded up to Mbaye, who was able to beat Kupsas to the glass. Braves cut their deficit to 4 points. Marcus hesitation, floating up a pass. Kupsas stuffs it in and count it. Didn't realize he had an angle there. Hectic pace, trying to keep up. There's now 13 ARK assists to only 4 turnovers. They're done pretty good at the free throw line too, 5 of 6. Quick whistle as Jay was trying to stay in front of Goodwin. Kupsas, the only import for the ARK who was with them on their opening night as Beast now backing down the rookie, trying to go with power and swallowed up by the defense. Jay. A little pick and pop. Ball gets away though. He's flanked by two teammates. Loops it up as Goodwin able to utilize the window. ARK call timeout. Just as I compliment the ARK for taking decent care of the basketball, their 5th turnover. A disconnect between Jay and Kovalov and the Braves with a fast break lay-in. As a squad, the Braves get 10.3 fast break points per game. And in fact, the ARK and the Ghost Hawks just about the same range, but far behind the Pilots, 15.8. As you see, Beast make the move, but facing a double team, maybe they'll give Yankey credit for the block shot.
咱们2个要移动快一点，多帮忙。啊，你们各那个举办，压迫紧一点，来不及我们还可以先犯规啊。啊，来叫。哎，哦。坐下来，因为就要求要把规矩来。还有，起来跟我讲一下话。看下。
The ARKs had the biggest lead of 10 points back on December 28th against the Ghost Hawks. But if you can believe it, ended up losing big to the Ghost Hawks. Down low. Working his way toward being the 3rd double-digit scorer in this game as Mo, Singletary 2-man game, pocket pass, got Kovalov in the air, we'll have to earn it from the line. Artem Kovalov, previously playing in Estonia and Latvia combined league last season. But check out for Sam. At the line and makes the first free throw. One thing about the Braves, when it comes to their home and away splits that are very dramatic, their opponents shoot 31.5 free throws in their 5 games on the road to only 19.1 at home. So either they're a very much more disciplined defense at home, or they get the benefit of a home whistle back at Hoping Gymnasium. All other teams are ranging in the 20s. Pilots, no split difference. The ARK, only playing 2 home games, actually allow 6 more free throws against the Pilots and Ghost Hawks last time here. Terry Ray leading floater as DeGarva able to scoop it up. Good driving kick action. Terry will try from the right side, got his own board and the putback. The Ghost Hawks opponents shoot 28 free throws on them as Eason crashed back into the game, chasing the rebound. And the Ghost Hawks, when they're on the road, only allow 26 free throws as a reaching foul from behind. Vigaro, a hit on the baseline out of bounds, big-to-big cross screener. Braves, their 14 fouls, so no free throws yet. As you see Mo hook with that arm. Oh, Degar is at the line. His teammates on the perimeter, so free throws in fact. Perhaps the broadcaster misspoke. There you see the free throw shooting. ARK missing their second of the night. Braves a perfect 7 for 7. Gar returning to Taiwan, having last played with the TSG Ghost Hawks. Imagine him in a lineup with Sim Wular. Yes, that was a reality. And then their quote-unquote small import was Apollo. Little pull up, just hits the iron for Mbaye. Jam off balance, an errant pass as Tenyoue to a good win in the midst of two ARK defenders.
Easy back. Good look.
A little bit of a risky pass from Tenyoue. Braves electing to call timeout. That's the third timeout between these two squads here in the second quarter, with still 3 of 43 remaining. Nobody electing to hold one more just in case of a late clock situation at the end of the half. Let's listen in.
Okay, so, Ian, catch your ball. Come on, catch your ball. All right, Sensei, like a one. Jacob, go. One, go. Pass, Ian, pass. Ball, you're here. All right, now Jacob, Archie, go. Archie. No, that's B, you're here. B, all right, start right here. It's a B. Jacob, down there, Archie, go. Right here, all right? Like a one. Against zone, Sensei. Against zone, Sensei. Ball, set and pop. Set piece. Go. Hey.
Aaron Wu in his second year as the head coach of the Braves, having been a longtime assistant of for Roger. Have to contend with 7'6" Samuel Godegara and nearly 7'3" Gigatas Kupsas. Good win from the corner, unable to finish that play off with the score. He's tough, dribble pull-up. Go the other way, Warren is fouled. He'll go to the line, the ARK. Pondering if there would be a specialty foul call. Looks like all basketball play to me by Tenyoue. Now Warren on the season, a 80% free throw shooter. From Nansan High School in New Taipei, but then spending time in the States, Alabama A&M, his last stop. Have a 1-3-1 look as Mo can't get the floater, and a little dodgeball that the Braves come away with. Valle wide open, and it twirls out. Look out. Will slow it up. Under 3 minutes here in the first half. ARK with a 10-point lead as Tenyoue might have hit a wet spot, and Eason connects. ARK have had pretty good three-point shooting. Now their 7th make of the half. Beast is blocked as he got his own rebound. An open, a good win? No. No offensive rebound, but they cough it up. Waiting for his bigs to set up to Gara around the jump circle. Not trying to screen for Ray. Hesitating, pumping, and a bad miss, but clear for his own rebound. He's standing for up fake and rolling out that shot. A foul will, looks like it'll send Archie Goodwin to the line. There, indeed, Chen Wei hitting a wet spot or a slippery part of the floor on this jump circle. Bolovalov will check in with Jay. The double check where the West comes from as DeMarcus from North Carolina. He's saying he's from the West, playing out here in East Asia. Unlucky there as Kovalov pulls down the board. Going to be Zhe Xiangqun and Akuth as the two Brave bigs. Kovalov looking for the entry pass. Screens away as Jamarcus ran out of dribbles, 3 seconds left. Kovalov with a deep three, everything working for the ARK here at home. Bingos from right down the middle. With a minute and a half to go, it's 64 points for the ARK. And ball gets away. DeMarcus, one-man show, and lays it in with the left hand. Beast, a courageous effort to jump back into play. For the hustle. It's a 17-point ARK lead, just like that. Weber trying to shadow Beast as he's screened for. Twisting around and with Kupsas backing off. Beast with the easy deuce. Braves stop the the roller as Weber airmails the three. After the two, it's a miss from Xiangqun in the corner. A very much improved three-point shooter. Xiangqun was in his most improved season an All-Plus League team member. But after a stint in the Japanese B-League, still trying to find his form. Backdoor, Goodwin read it. 2 seconds left as he slides across the floor. No whistle for him. Ball goes in, the referee's waving it off. But they will go to the monitor. Understandably, the Braves not all that happy as the crowd, score or not, enthusiastic about that one. A half-court heave, maybe the first of the season, pending the IRS review by the referees. Well, the ARK are retreating to their lockers. The Braves headed toward theirs. We will hang out here at Hsinchu Municipal Gymnasium to await the results. You know, look, Goodwin trying to maneuver around Kupsas as it looks like it will count. Artem Kovalov with the 60-foot heave. The score of 69 points for the ARK is their highest of the season and a half.
掌声加尖叫，送给我们最厉害的 Yankey Girls 赛的精彩演出！再次掌声，谢谢 Yankey Girls。好，接下来洋基工程主场有好看的，当然也有好玩的。刚刚在这个第一节的时候，有选出了2位幸运的球迷朋友，即将要来玩我们的趣味游戏。中场动物连线，然后我们有分成约克组还有乐乐组，然后我们1位球迷分别这个跟2位吉祥物各自一组，然后吉祥物帮忙传球，然后2位球迷朋友帮我投篮，投进去你们就可以拿一个圈圈叉叉，率先连线的那一组获胜，好不好？都了解游戏规则了吗？1分钟以内，这个要把我们的线连起来。如果是平手，我们就看谁的标记比较多，圈圈比较多或叉叉比较多。好，准备好了吗
Welcome back to the broadcast as our halftime activity involves the fans getting involved with a shoot. Well, Artem Kovalov indeed beating the clock. Ball was hung up so long in the air, it didn't seem like it. And the referees confirmed it after the replay review. And the ARK already surpassing their first half, or their half score high of 60 points, go from 66 to 69 and leave the Braves behind. Lin Liren and Jason Huang Tongcao on the Mandarin broadcast. I'm Ryan Chen, providing you the English commentary to this Plus League basketball game. Let's see the first half statistics, where we have points, field goal shooting, three-point shooting, rebounds, assists, and turnovers. Imagine if the ARK just clean up some simple mistakes that they made in the first half, they could have an even bigger margin against the Braves. The ARK also lead in the rebounding department and have shared the basketball a little bit better, in addition to already much better shot making from the floor. Some of the notes we have, I was gonna say the ARK probably look better with their Samuel Degar, Idalgas Kupsas, lineup, but with Tovolov finding a lot more confidence in this game, including, of course, the Hail Mary at the end. He's got 9 points on the game. Perhaps the team will be able to clinch their first victory. Now, all 9 ARK who have played in this game have scored, and doing a variety of ways. Their drive and kick offense has been working for their local guards very much so, and otherwise they could look to the high-low with Kupsas and Degara. Meanwhile, on the Braves side, early they got going with Bae, who actually leads the team with 13 points and 8 rebounds. But the Braves have also missed their share of open shots. I think most concerning, if you're trying to be defensive-minded like the Braves are, they have 12 offensive rebounds to 9 defensive rebounds, whereas the ARK have 10 offensive rebounds to 19 defensive rebounds. So perhaps not even at the space you want to be, which is about 70% of the defensive rebounds, but they're rebounding still better than the Braves, giving themselves a few more possessions. Warren coming off the bench with a little bit more confidence, and Weber comfortably in the starting small forward spot, as the ARK not only introducing Jay West, but the well-known 7'6" Samuel Degara to their rotation in this game, trying to clinch their first victory as a franchise here in the Plus League here in Taiwan. Meanwhile, the Braves, of course, three-time champions from season 1, 2, and 3, trying to clinch their first road victory, and it's going to be a steep uphill climb from here. We'll go to break and back after this. A look inside of Hsinchu Municipal Gymnasium, home of the Yankey ARK, the expansion team this season in the Plus League. On a theme weekend of Animal in the Windy City, as Baye leads the Braves with 13 points. Archie Goodwin has 11. Lin Zijie, Beast the Legend, has 10. Chen getting the start with 8, and Daniel Kuth with 5. You'll notice those are the 5 starters for the Braves. They're going to need to get a lot more from their bench, who've only scored 4 points on 1 of 10 shooting, but the guys who are getting it done, Baye with a variety of skills. You see rolling after the pick and roll, the pull-up 3, and the dribble pull-up, all part of his arsenal. Maybe the Braves will consider some full-court defense to tire out their opponent's bigs, or maybe test the more inexperienced ARK. But Jamarcus J. West already with a tribute in the first half highlights. He's been a burst of energy for the ARK as they get their drive and kick offense going against the Braves, whose bigs can't help a lot off of Kupsas and Digaro. So an 18-point ARK lead before we get going in the second half in about 3.5 minutes. On the screen now is the current East Asia Super League standings, where the SK Knights were the first to clinch a playoff spot. They were followed by ARK Tokyo, who just defeated the New Taipei Kings The latter is done with their group stage. And in Okinawa, the Pilots lost to the Ryukyu Golden Kings, but they lost by such a small margin that they clinch a spot in the East Asia Super League Finals. The finals will be a series of 6 games to place the teams 1 through 4, with 5 and 6 limited in the first round on Wednesday. The Braves, though, have a chance on Wednesday, February 11th, in Utsunomiya against the Utsunomiya Brex. Win and they're in, lose and they go home. So it's a winner-take-all game. The Brex last having defeated Hong Kong Eastern in Hong Kong. So if the Brex able to win that game, in fact, they actually could leapfrog the Knights for first place in the group, I believe. Deflected pass, and here come the Braves. And fouling Goodwin as he was trying to deliver a pass. Goodwin actually might have had the ball coming loose before, but foul's a foul. So in half court, ARK in zone defense as Beast. It might have been short, maybe 200 pounds in the blockout with Digara. That might be an exaggeration as Digara fakes the handoff. Now screen for Weber as Kupsas to Eason from the left corner. Good. Finley left wide open and can't answer. Johansson, all his field goals from three-point land, as Digara tries from 20 feet. The ARK not really matched up as Yang, Kayoe, Beast, and what should have been an easy travel call ends up a missed layup. Look out, Weber underneath the Kutas. And flipping to the other side for the much easier lay-in. Kutas 1 point shy of being in double digits. Gilway's runner, no luck. Doesn't seem to be a lot of energy, as Coach Corner and Coach Irgi Caminos will say. Things aren't going their way. Gotta bring the energy. Dangerous loop pass to Digara, catches, and one hand jams it into the rim as the Braves call timeout. They had Spencer Lin about to come in. As now the margin is 25 points. So all ARK, all at home. As we get into the first break of the second half.
来了哦，很幸运跟木纳金一起跳舞哦。现在最当红的一首曲子哦。这个弟弟非常可爱，非常可爱，跟着纳金姐姐一起摇起来。美女上大荧幕了，跟着我们的木纳金一起来热舞一下。不错，放开来，走。接下来一定非常开心上了我们的大荧幕，谢谢你的热情，希望所有的小朋友跟着 这位弟弟一样非常有热情，一起给我们传递给我们球员，接下来比赛一起继续来为我们的洋基工程加油。
好球，感谢大家的参与，跟这个一起。
Warnier's sister, last featured on the dance cam here in the arena.
我们来防守 defense。
Maybe all the ARK need was a new theme. Spencer to Kuth at the high post as the ARK still in their zone defense. Over to Mo, out to Spencer, wide open look, and it's too long. Right back to the shooter as now the ARK in a scramble as Tanyoe can sink the floater again. This is bread and butter turning pro 4 seasons ago. Good win to strips, Weber. Now Mo, one man to beat, and look at that and one. Not getting the dunk, but
My bad.
didn't realize Mo utilized so much energy, you gotta kick his legs up. Gotta stretch that one out as take another look, going for the dunk, not getting the dunk, but the backspin just so happened to go off rim, backboard, and into the cup. Perhaps that's the lucky break for the Braves that they need to get back in this one. Bonus free throw, good. Baye, originally from Senegal, has get a double team going on Weber. Need to get that pass going faster as Kupsas, Vigara getting free, but Kup recovers. Did not even get a shot off as they look to the bench to make a change. Jay West and Warren will come in together. Meanwhile, the Braves bring in KJ. Spencer trying the defense, now throwing it dangerously and in fact out of bounds. On the same page with his teammates. Not played a lot in recent weeks. Getting some run here with Lai Tian and Zhou unavailable for tonight's action. Shots from the high post, over to Warren, but hesitates. Now going to the cup, and they miss. Okay, agitated is going to get a warning for initial demonstration. The referee then teeing him up. So 2 straight fouls for the ARK. And KJ cold. Get another look, the bump. Well, turning sideways to the offensive player doesn't maintain your cylinder. Oh, leaves it short as got his own board back. Hammer to Spencer. How about from the left side? Still no luck. Tough night for the Braves bench. Big break by Warren. Kupsas got his hand on it, but Mo over to Spencer. He'll try again. This time he gets it down. The relief for the California native. Laying it up while Gagara occupying a booth down low. AJ getting away from the defense, steps up to the three as look out. Bai skying over the ARK would-be rebounders. Spot to wipe up after the fall as Digara gets substituted out. Getting a look. Horn underneath as Mo kind of tumbles onto it and around him. The floor attendant wiping up the floor, giving everybody a chance to take inventory, as Mike Kuko would say. Under 7 minutes here in the third quarter. Oh, a 76% free throw shooter. Had pretty much only one bad game at the line. The Braves lost in Hainan against the Ghost Hawks. They went 1 for 7 in the final quarter. That being a foul strategy situation for the Ghost Hawks. Spencer trying to keep up with Eason as Kupsas swings it to the other side. Jay Kovalov pulling up for three. It was blocked. Pass was deflected out of bounds. Trying to go for the deep pass, threading the needle as Michael Singletary will take Goodwin's place. Singletary only attempted one shot in the first half. Unchecked, Spencer able to lay it in. The ARK called timeout after that baseline had a bounds mishap.
你 motion 就是一直4-5在上面啊。
我的 motion 是上，我的一直上。
好，等下 five side。
five side five side。
没有，再来 hand off。
啊 hand off。
然后再来 high low。
high low。high low。
哦，啊，区域防守，冷静一点点。
Stay calm。哪
个位置讲话？手哪里？手哪里？ 现在乱了，现在节奏有点乱，冷静一点哦，冷静冷静，没有快攻球，慢下来，但是锋线要保持攻击欲望。好，来 go， 好的，好，可以。
You might have heard Li Yihua suggesting a few offensive sets, then saying communicate in their zone, slow it down while Wings try to stay aggressive. A little bit of full court from the Braves, who back out. Eason will turn it over, engaging in the hand fighting. Another look. The hand to the neck air of Spencer. Chen does have a rap sheet of not so nice fouls. Right away, Spencer trying to counter and a beautiful splash. Just like that, a personal 5-point go. So can the ARK finally respond as Kupsas deep position facing a triple team? Need more movement as Jay West stripped from behind and off of him out of bounds. The ARK not doing a good job cutting when their teammate gets double teamed. Well, it's a illegal screen by the Braves. Turn it right back over. You'll look at Baye not get set. Warren keeping the ball away as off-ball foul. The Braves' second of the squad. Jack for Mo with 5:10 left in the third. Baseline out of bounds. Jay West inbound and goes deep. Ball gets away and popped up. 7 seconds on the clock. Tony Ray from deep range buries another three. Back to better than 50% from three-point land. Tony Ray's second triple of the night. With pace, Kovalov gets the foul. Look out. Another look at Singletary give Tony Ray a step. Would be the wise move in the scouting report. Not on a night for the ARK. And you see Shastring step late. Second the first free throw. Ukrainian Kovalov. Now the sixth member of the ARK to score in double digits. Goes 1 for 2 as the Braves will try to break the zone again. One ball screen, Singletary. It's going the other way. Terry trying to gain control. He's got a man. Kovalov throwing off balance and a whistle comes. He would have made the layup. I get a feeling the referee might have let that contact go, but it was too much. Look, Singletary drive the gap, but the ball coming loose, and despite Tony Ray's bobble, AJ not legal defense. We learned about Kovalov though, trying to find some rhythm at the free throw line. 2 for 5 tonight at the charity stripe. His second is good. He seems to be making the adjustment after that initial miss. 20-point lead as Singletary skips it over to KJ, to Jack at the high post. Daniel Kuth. They're cutting Spencer. Easy block by Kupsas. Left over to Tony Ray, out to Kovalov. Baseline, referees need some help. It's going to stay with ARK. No challenge by the Braves on that out-of-bounds play. 7 seconds, and Kumsas with the push shot from the corner. High degree of difficulty. Chen tries it on the free throw strike, and getting the putback. Knack with now 4 points on the night, with 3 rebounds, and just about 11 minutes of action. John's hand up to Warren, and he's stripped of it. Just needs some relief as the big comes to relieve him. I don't know if that's how you draw it up, as not a smart foul by Terry Ray. Despite being a man down, you have a 20-point lead. You don't need a foul here. Maybe the Braves will make their own mistake. He had teammates behind him. Gar will come in for Kupsas as Spencer even short. In the middle of the zone. Get another look at that one as Singletary closest man too. Touch up of the wrist. This time, Oval's money for the first. And a 2-for-2 trip. Well, previously played in Indonesia, or in the film, he looked like one of the tallest players out there. A deep three by Spencer, halfway down and out. Vergara has that one passed through his hands. Second time that ARK's attempt to get to the big guy deep with a long-range pass. AJ, the jack in the middle, doesn't get the roll as a Kuth taps it in. ARK needed to figure out the rebounding situation on the weak side. So inside out kick. And thinking about it, now shooting the 18-footer. Goodwin back in the game, starts a dribble move and loses the handle of it. To our surprise, an early stint for Ty Woodson. Be reserved for mop-up minutes. Immediately, leave the baseline out of bounds. Jack trying to jumper flanks. Ray, back out to Jay. Back to Sonny Ray. His three, not quite, as he's out of bounds, saving the basketball. A bad look, as he's playing back Mo. The current third quarter score, 18-17. A far cry from the high-scoring second quarter, 41 to 23, and even more balanced, 28 to 28 in the first. Immediately, Mo fouled on the jumper. It is Kovalov not giving Mo the landing space. The shove to the midsection. Enough to draw the whistle. Despite coming off the bench, Mo leaving a big wet spot for the floor attendant, as Goodwood will lend a hand. So you score 11 points, grab 5 rebounds, dish out 3 assists, and you gotta also get a hold of the mop situation too. They found another spot. Meanwhile, this extra bit of rest is a chance for the ARK to bring out Kupsas. The little details of the game. I assume a job well done. We are ready to get these free throws in. Aye, perfect on the first free throw. Has a season high of 23 points. Now 4 points shy of that mark. 1 minute left in the third. Braves down by 17. Expanding the zone now. Dangerous pass to Marcus, able to save it with the 3 Braves going to the front court. Getaway jam with a miss. They'll take their time at 8 seconds on the clock. Kupsas seeing the triple team. Warren floats it up. No. Another slippery spot that Spencer falls into. There goes our floor attendant on that side. Need an assist from his or her counterpart over here. At least Spencer's all right. Particularly, well, I would say it's moderately humid here in Hsinchu City. Wide open, Winston from 18 feet and I don't know if it even touched the rim. He's very good at those 45-degree shots. Running down to the ARK at another buzzer beater. Warren takes the 3 and goes 0 for 5 this quarter. But the ARK still maintain a big lead heading into the fourth quarter.
尖叫！谢谢我们最美丽的 Yankey Girls 带来精彩节间短应援。好，接下来我公布了方舟航行 PK 赛的前20名，大家可以看一下我们的大荧幕。如果有你的序号，有你的编号前20名的朋友，记得要去服务台可以领取小礼物。我们准备了非常用心特别的小礼物要送给我们方舟航行 PK 赛的前20名。那同样的，如果这个没有注意到大荧幕的，也可以这个来我们的官方 IG 有发现的前20名，记得来去领取服务台去领取我们精美的小礼物。好，最后第3节结束了，剩下第4节，希望大家持续的把能量顶满，把我们的气势顶满，一起帮球员加油。好嘞，一样，杨基加油！杨基加油！需要大家最大声声音，我们一起来，杨基，杨基，杨基工程篮球队。
Perhaps the home cooking will do the ARK good, as they have a big lead, looking for their first victory as a franchise. And right out of the third, fourth quarter break, Jay West drilling a three. That'll certainly settle things down as the ARK were held scoreless for the end of the third quarter. The final 2.5 minutes, they did not score, forcing the Brave to scramble there. Yes, really one dribble and stuck. Freed up, takes the shot and knocks it down. Yeah, Fu showing me the scoring right. Ball getting back as the ARK turned it over. Kind of hard to believe that the ARK will just throw the basketball backwards. Need another look at that replay. So Jeff knocked it free, and then Kupsas brushes it back. I guess it's kind of one of those gray areas as to whether it's a loose ball or not. And a double foul is called initially, with the crew chief also jumping in. That's Rulong, who's been featured on the Plus League show. He was the, I believe, slot official on that play, so it was still reasonably in his coverage area as well. Wow, and a upgraded foul. It sounds like they're going to assign it to Goodwin, as he's going to be chasing the corner of the floor.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
I almost think the double foul is not necessarily the worst result. You might hear the explanation from the crew chief to head coach Aaron. So not only did the Braves turn it over on that specialty foul, 2 free throws, as see the contact to the face, and perhaps that's why, as we'll see who this technical is on. A little extra word after receives the technical foul. Very technical complaint from the ARK's head coach that you could still earn a technical foul, but from the bench, as the player that is ejected, you see Goodwin retreats to the Braves locker room, and might have something to say about that with the Hakalugi for the hardwood and then the slamming of the door. Not impossible that the Braves make a comeback, but certainly need to find some stabilizing force in that huddle. The technical taken by Warren, and then that is going to be it after Chen took his two. By the floor attendant mopping the floor, we could surmise that indeed there was the bodily fluids left out there. Not a lot of time left, as the Braves do get the shot clock violation. Yoe, fake pass to the floater, and it's still not going. Pretty incredible. Yoe, with his reputation for that runner, stuck on 8 points in 3 of 11 shooting, as underneath the Gara has it roll out, but reset of a 14-second shot clock. Well, Kuksas giving it a turn, spinning into some trouble. He's stripped of it. Singletary maneuvers around the 7'6" cone. Over to Mo. Contested three, might have been blocked. Ray deflected out of bounds. Something to consider a backdoor. Substitutes for the ARK, as you see Degara just flick it with his wrist with a coup. Credit to him, his long reach in the picture along with Mo. Day leaves it short, chases his own board, and misses the putback. A bunny as Kuksas is fouled. Some relief for the Braves as Sam will head off. It's as blown as an open layup as you can see in pro basketball or any level. Kuksas now with 16 points and a team-high 11 rebounds. He's a plus 25 on the night, as you see Al-Assam at the scorer's table. ARK have to play 3 games in 4 nights. Singletary deep three, close, no cigar. Jefu aggressive. Will be the Braves piling up the team fouls. Looks like we have a score table. Finally figuring out the ARK substitution situation. Allen, Weber, and Alasang Ju coming in. Alasang with his first appearance in the game. Ball getting loose. And eventually a rugby scrum. There goes another floor attendant. You see a short hop against Mbaye Shin. This has to be the most this season that the floor attendants has spent actually on the floor outside of timeouts and halftime in the two quarters. Still in zone, but with only Kovalov, the lone input for the ARKs. Gamble on the pass as Singletary with the advantage over to Spencer. His ARK is going to be out of bounds. Did I just use ARK? That was unintended. Aaron calling to the bench. Got activity on the Brave side. This now will give the Braves a chance to sub out the Kuth. Jeff Wu. It is left-handed there. Last season was a good free throw shooter. This year, coming into tonight, 7 for 8. Rolls in the second as well. Oh, trying to go at it himself as Allen takes to the floor, and so does Weber. I need to work on the technique, but good hustle by the boys in white. Now look at Galway actually dig down, create the loose ball. Weber trying to go with the feet first slide. Makes that play a lot more difficult. Take it from me. Rec League softball infielder. Singletary to Jeff, who takes the corner 3 and cashes it. Only hitting the nylon. Maybe the Braves get a little bit of momentum as a double foul is called now. I think considering what we saw between Goodwin and Terry Ray, this certainly makes sense. The offense and defensive player both engaging physically. Here, see Lee Hassett raise it, try to swim underneath Jeff's reaching hand, and contact created. The ARK's 3 team fouls. Braves are not going to allow bonus free throws as got another whistle. Less of an argument from the Braves this time, as Quincy Davis will get some run. coming out of his previous suspension with the new Taipei Kings. Coming into tonight with 65 minutes played in 8 games. And Allen does not stay perfect from the line. Turnover on the Braves. Illegal screen. Take a look for yourself. Xiangjun is not quite set and in fact twisting his body. I would say very poor screening technique. Kind of only the ones you would only get away with. However, trying to change direction, putting up with the right hand and getting the bounce. On the other side, very quickly, Jeff Wu responds with a 3-point of his own. Braves' low this season was at 76 points. Their loss against the Ghost Sox, I recall. 3 seconds left, Eason not realizing it. But Weber does, he misses with a tap and rebound for the Braves. Good way for Spencer as you get another look. Weber's shifty drive going to work. Well, the ARK are liking this 2-3 zone. Expect to see a lot of it this weekend and on Tuesday. Pass fake to Zheng Xiangjun. Let's see if they count it. They should. Yes. Good fake out of Quincy Davis. And that leaves a much shorter defender Tangway on Xiangjun. Averaging 18 minutes. Starting 5 games this season. Davis picks up the dribble, and because it bounced the ref, it's inbounds. And the easiest 2 points for Jeff Wu, and the ARK with 6.5 to go and a big lead. Have to call timeout. You never know with the Braves playing this small lineup against the ARK backups. We'll step aside as it is now a 17-point ARK lead.
好，接下来是谁可以上到我们可爱动物工程师的天？我们的游领队，掌声。
That's Jack Liu amongst his family and fellow ARK supporters. Chairman of the ARK basketball team. The zoo theme for this weekend and Tuesday. The Braves going on a run here in the fourth quarter. As now some full court pressure. I was kind of anticipating this in the third quarter. Alasong getting by his man Ethan, electing to not go to the basket. Good double team as the ball is stripped. 3 seconds left. Idahi from half court. It hits the top of the backboard, so not bad for the ARK. 70 feet away as Sam Degara will check in. Braves will counter by bringing in a Kuth. From Sydney, Australia. Whenever I read his surname, I always think of the Cartoon Network classic, Samurai Jack. Bounce pass up close, over to Mike. His catch and shoot three, well short. Marcus knocked down. And I'm going to say a turnover on the ARK. Baye seated on the floor, but down. Meanwhile, Jamarcus being attended by one of the training staff. This might be a bleeding situation. Look, his feet got tied up and his head is going to make contact with Mbaye's knee. See what caused the tie-up. Looks like Jamarcus's right foot collided with Toyowe's left, so he didn't have a good place to land it as he taken to the ARK locker room. No, to the trainer table first, if they have any stitching equipment. They'll try to stop the bleeding, patch him up as the squad will try to navigate the rest of 5:31 left. It's been a blowout game since the middle of the second quarter. ARK had as much as a 23-point lead, 25-point for the early stages of the third quarter. It's been 17 points pretty much throughout this fourth, and just about. Not healthy for tonight, former Brave Ling Suwei, who had a fractured finger. So with Sam in there, a little give and go. He's laying for the Braves. Warren over to Kupsas, only stopped by a foul. That offense there by the rookie. Keep ball control and dish it off to an open teammate. Given that Kupsas didn't start the game, I'll admit it's a little difficult for me when I glance at the box score. Singletary can't even hit the goal. Pushing it down to Sam, fakes the pass, then the skip. DC into Warren. Driving, floating. No love there, and Yoe ends up with it. Over to Singletary. Tough take, but he gets the lay-in. So it's a 14-point game. Just guiding Easton down the floor. As immediately going to Sam, and they count it. A foul to boot as well. Ray with the dime. That's a pretty light contact for the foul. Uh-oh. Booth was landed on, and he's hurting.
Hey, he's pushing from the back.
That's not what the Braves want to have, is not only a player ejected, but a player hurt in this game. They do have until their East Asia Super League game next Wednesday. Take another Mo into Akuth and getting rolled up on. Ooh, that's a scary look. He's right now limping up to the he's staying in there, hanging tough. Despite what is a scary situation there underneath the basket. Otherwise, in the Plus League, the Braves play after the Lunar New Year's on March 7th, Saturday at Tumble University against the TSG. Ghost Hawks. Goes 0 from the line as the Braves, that pressure front. Trying to get the ARK to make another mistake. Double against Tagara, and they're going to wave it off. Traveling. 3 travels. Booth will get a break as Xiangjun will check in. While the ARK play tomorrow against the Ghost Hawks. On off of a 5-game home winning streak. Somehow Paul popping away from all the bigs. Sam power dribble and is fouled. A bit of taunting there after receiving the foul. If I recall correctly, the ARK's general manager, David Chen, was part of the Ghost Hawks front office when Sam was signed. There's got to be familiarity there.
If he doesn't do that,
halfway down and out with the first, as Sam's right now sitting at 15 points and make it 16. The corner, Jeff from 15 feet, and it rolls. Left free, walks into that one, and it's buttery. Increasing the pace of the game, Mbaye fires away and gets the 3. Oh, the high score of the game now. Over the top as Sam switches to the right hand and puts it down. There's a good feed. ARK's had some trouble with it. Can't make it 2 in a row as Sam over the top and almost connects. Yes, connects with one and a tough layup. There's the angle and Singletary's defense. They're trying to pull up again, and the Braves guards have not had a lot of consistency scoring the ball. Gupta screening, Jagara looking for a deep position. Scott Xiangjun now help. Over to Kupsas. He's earned himself a trip to the line. She was Xiangjun reaching back. Many substitutions ongoing, including the Braves rookie Jack Wube. Number 23, taking over for Brandon Smart's number. Jonathan out of Hawaii Tech University. Now under 2 minutes. Clock stops after every make. Xiangjun gives it a try. Long rebound for the Braves. Cutting and PLG kind of offering up his face as defense. Look at Yowei. Thankfully, it looked like more of a glancing blow. I mean, it won't hurt. Back 8 points, 4 rebounds, make it 9. Two in, 3 out formation. Kupsas' push shot again. Now want the game to end the way he's shooting it. As Singletary tries from a different angle. Good put, not his night. Didn't go basically on the flare. Moore tries the 3. Not had a lot of luck in the second half. Well, under a minute to go. Be sure to stick around though if you want to listen to the ARK's player of the game, as this time taking it to the cup. Finally breaks a missed field goal streak. Down the clock as much as they can. Looking at their first ever victory, it took 9 tries to get it done. Appears that they will take the shot clock violation, and then this last possession might be all she wrote. In that case, the Braves will fall to 0-6 at home. Their first loss coming to the Yankee ARK's first ever victory as a franchise. And it has actually closed the gap between these two teams, as they were coming into tonight with a 2-game difference between the two squads. Now sitting at 1 exactly. Well, the ARK play again tomorrow night, 5 p.m. tip against the TSG Ghost Hawks. The Braves set their sights on their East Asia Super League winner-take-all game against again on the road. Started the season back on October 26th. The ARK set sail on November 9th in a road game in Taipei Hoping Gymnasium where they lost by 27. Coming off a bad faith loss to the Coast Hawks, playing only with a 1 import. And they blasted the ARK for the highest scoring game in the Plus League history, while the ARK, many months later, get themselves revenge and get to celebrate on their home floor.
好，现在是杨基工程。好，现在是新竹市立体育馆历史性的一刻，纪录之夜。全场今天进来了将近3000名的球迷哦，大家爽不爽？好，赛后我们访问到的是今天拿下16分、表现非常好的叶维杰。先来谈谈，等这一场比赛你等了多久？
当然大家也知道我们前面可能走的都蛮坎坷的，但我想谢谢在场的所有粉丝，还有董事长、球团、教练团，还有我的队友，因为没有他们，没有大家，就不会有今天这场胜利。
现场是不是有些掌声给到叶维杰？好，来谈谈前面历经了8场比赛之后，今天第2度回到主场来作战。今天你们打得非常好 半场、第3节、第4节，其实你们都拉开了非常好的一个领先优势。能不能谈谈这一路走来，你们做了哪些努力？
当然，首先最辛苦还是教练团不断的调整我们球员，然后球员也很愿意去改变，然后去接受每一次的调整跟训练，然后才会有今天这样子的结果。
最后能不能请你谈一下今天这场胜利，除了是洋基队史的第1场胜利，也是你个人踏进职业生涯的第1场胜利。对你来说，在未来的比赛有没有一些帮助？什么指标性的意义？
我觉得今天这场胜利对我来说就是。当然也是一种感觉，我们就要记住这种赢球的感觉，然后把这样的气势继续延续下去。不管是我个人还是球团，还有在场的粉丝们，就是一样努力把下一场每一场都打好。这样。
还有什么话想要给现场的球迷吗？
谢谢大家来现场帮我们加油，没有你们就不会有今天的胜利。
现场掌声送给叶维杰，也请维杰在我们镜头前面签上 MVP 的印记。签名。
好爽，好。
His immediate thoughts in the post game, and credit to Jason for hustling out onto the floor and hustling back to the Mandarin broadcast booth. The Yankee ARK are victorious for the very first time as we'll take a break.
Supporting us, no matter we started not that good this season, and we had a losing streak. But I'm happy that we ended it today.
首先非常感谢来到现场的各位球迷。当然，我们开季的前几场比赛非常不顺利，但是对于大家还是持续的来现场帮我们加油，非常感动，所以非常谢谢大家的支持。
我们是不是在一个热烈的掌声鼓励，送给今天表现非常好的库萨斯，也期待他在未来有更好的表现，来帮助球队、带领球队一起继续拿下胜利。
We're very grateful for you. We thank you for having a great performance, and we look forward to what's come for the rest of the season.
Thank you, guys. Keep coming, and we will see. I hope so. You will see more wins and good performances from other players too.
感谢大家。再次感谢大家来到场上帮我们加油，然后希望我们未来也会有更多的球员。
好，库萨斯也是今天
最重要的就是希望我们会努力让大家可以持续看到我们赢球，谢谢大家。
掌声鼓励，那库萨斯也是我们今天的单场 MVP。
So while other members of the ARKs might have been on victorious sides in the Plus League, Warren Ye, a first-timer. And even in the locker room, Jamarcus was some positive feedback upon his team's victory after even taking a big gash from the play. Looks like he'll head to the nearest medical facility to get patched up. His status for tomorrow uncertain, but he was certainly a positive boost in this one, playing in his first game as a free agent signee with the ARK. Well, the ARK biggest change is to sign the former Macau Black Bears, former Taipei Fubon Brave, former TSG Ghost Hawk Samuel Degara, and along with Kupsas, you know the counters very simply to shoot better from the outside. Well, the Braves only 34% from the field, including 11 of 42 from three-point land. And considering how hot the ARK were in the first half of the game, they ended up with 12 made threes, even more than the Braves. Well, that's a formula for a rough go. And the Braves resorted to fouling and sending the ARK to the free throw line for 34 attempts. Other statistics, as we shared thanks to our Formosa television graphics: points, field goal shooting, three-point shooting, rebounds, assists, and turnovers. The ARK can clean up their turnovers for an even better performance, but more rebounds, more assists, as the Braves continue to slide on the road, having lost 6 straight. All 4 of their victories coming at the comfortable confines of the Taipei Gymnasium. Well, the ARK now have their first victory of the season and a home record of 1 win, 2 losses as they look on to tomorrow against the Ghost Hawks and Tuesday against the defending Plus League champion Taoyuan Pilots, who just had their remaining home schedule announced, including this very gymnasium and Taichung's dome, mini dome, as well as returning to Taoyuan Arena. So it'll be an interesting go toward the end of their season. The Braves dropped to 4 wins, 9 losses, 5 below the 500 mark, and the ARK taking step number 1, and hopefully is a long journey as a franchise. They're looking at going up against the hottest team in the Plus League right now in the Ghost Hawks, winners of 5 of their last 6 games with only 1 clunker, which had to be on the road. But at Taipei Hoping Gymnasium, we'll see them after defeating the ARK last time they were here back on end of December. So if the ARK could somehow make it 2 wins in a row, what a treat that would be for the home fans. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. On behalf of former Plus League player Ling Liren and Formosa Television's Huang Cao, I'm Ryan Chen, and from a historical first victory for the Yankee ARK at home, they get a team effort where 6 players score in double digits. Kupsas led the team with 21 points and 12 rebounds, so I think it's fitting that he had a chance to also address the crowd as the lone import that's been active for every game and out there battling with the squad. There's our final words for tonight's broadcast. We thank you for watching, and once again, I'm Ryan Chen, and we'll see you in the next one.